Yeah. That camera's pretty off-centered. I don't know how it would...
somebody should go fix the camera on Doug and Silly Kyle's side. You can only see half the Kyle. I don't know who should fix it with the camera.
So,
on the right
Ash was telling the wonderful staff here that we should move the camera so we could see Silly Kyle's beautiful mug.
Move it more towards Kyle.
So technical difficulties, well, not really difficult.
Thankfully, it's hand warmers going on, so we have time to fix the camera.
That'd be pretty BM if someone just
went up in the middle of the set.
In the middle of the set.
I've got a story for the stream that I just got reminded of because of that. I once had a set with I don't remember who. Oh, it was a game that we don't talk about on stream against Softy.
Fake Melee.
Yeah, and I love that game, but I was playing a game that should not be talked about, and there was this kid that just walked up in front of our setup in the middle of the match. He could have literally walked straight behind us. He just walked
Take a mic a little bit farther away from the mouth. My ears are bleeding, and I'm sure the wonderful viewers, their ears are also bleeding. So
I'm a decently
complimentary
loud person.
tissues are at the venue for anyone watching at the venue. Kappa.
Regardless. But no, the kid literally just walked up while we were playing a set. I think Ryan was losing, and just like randomly the kid just walked up and just decided to, and there was plenty of space behind us. The kid had all the room in the world.
I would do that.
It was the most.
See, it's an illegal game, and it was probably at a Melee tournament.
It was at one of the monthlies. Okay,
the
so
disrespect.
Who cares about any of that?
I care about all
hey,
of that.
Hey, Steven, if you have time, you should move Kyle's camera closer to him. Okay. I've told like 3 people this by this point. I'm trying to improve the quality.
For the viewers at home, the beautiful people.
I'm loving this. I'm loving the dual screen technology.
I don't know. I kind of like sitting right next to my the people that I'm playing with because it gets. I don't know. If it was like a grand final set, yeah, I would love having the dual screen setup, but.
Well, we'll talk about dual monitors later. Let's talk about what we got on screen.
The beautiful Melee that's going on right now.
So Westballz kind of got fiction there. He was getting hit around a lot. I think it ended in a Samus down smash.
As usual. Sick wall jump actually, but he doesn't hold ledge. Okay, so if he held ledge there, he probably could have gotten hit by Westballz coming in. Duck could have, but yeah.
That up B was very committal. I don't know about it, especially since I think Plup was in shield. I didn't quite see it in time. So I really don't think that up B was going to do anything. Nice fair covering the space that both spacies were covering.
Yeah, I just saw both spacies just get lit on fire.
Yes. We have a slobber knocker.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. This is everyone's getting a hit, and I think like. Oh geez, yeah, everyone's getting clobbered here.
Yeah, we've definitely got the Johnson going on. So that was a really nice DI on the Nair by Westballz. Just kind of teched on the platform, got out of there.
Yeah, that was some pretty sick DI, as expected from top players.
Yeah. So looking at the stocks right now, I'm not really too surprised Falco at the lower stocks. You know, worse recovery.
It actually depends. Yeah, with their who do you think's the support role in the Plup Westballz team?
I think definitely Plup. I don't know. I feel like they both switch. No. Oh, that's Gridlock.
Yeah, it's mine. Yeah.
So I think with.
Oh yeah, I left my controller in the bathroom.
Steven's pranking us. All right, so. Well, I was going to say, what's nice about this team is I feel like both of them can switch roles of aggressor and support really easily. Granted, I think the Spaceys could do it a lot better than the Floaties, obviously.
Yeah.
But both of them could switch roles really quickly. If you were to just look strictly at stock count, it looks like Plup is the support for red and Duck is the support for green.
Yeah, but I don't know. Some people just have... Oh, jeez.
I'm surprised he didn't just suicide dare. They have plenty of stocks, but also I think they want to play safe. This team, they can both get gamed really easily.
Yeah, if Westballz starts at like a crisp 0%, then he gets down smashed. Yeah. I haven't heard many Peach down smashes this game. I'm surprised. Usually,
there's been quite a bit. Not quite as much as our set, but
I don't think there's any set that's been played today with more.
That's what you're comparing it to. All right, so I was about to say I thought Weston was just gonna let Plup do it, but okay.
Wait, what?
I guess invisible ceiling. I don't know. This game's weird.
This game is definitely weird.
Yeah, I guess that was some invisible ceiling. It kind of looked like he teched on the platform, but he was still he was still in vertical knockback by the looks of it. I don't know how that happened.
That was weird.
Definitely some weird shenanigans. I tried to say shenanigans and stuff at the same time.
Stuff-nanigans. Some stuff-nanigans is going on there.
Alright, so speaking of shenanigans.
I think, I heard Dreamland.
Yeah, I kind of assumed as much. I don't think there's any reason. I don't think there's any reason to go anywhere.
What do you think they banned?
It's 3 out of 5.
I'm testing you.
What do you think?
Nice save. 6 save. Got some lasers and some drills going on. 6 spacey stuff. A lot of shenanigans.
Another really strangely spaced up B. I don't really know if it was entirely had any purpose. I don't know. Obviously it has some purpose because Duck knows what he's doing, but it felt like it was unsafe.
Oh yeah. Speaking of unsafe, Duck, he forward airs from the platform and just gets stared for it. Yeah, and Plup couldn't save him because he was getting hit by the up B, so... Yeah. The bomb actually... The bomb is big chillin'.
There's a part of me that wants to say that's not intentional, but also Duck places his bombs really smart in both singles and doubles, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was intentional.
Yeah. Duck's a smart dude. He has a full-time job, I believe.
Yeah, he's an engineer, I think. I think he's an engineer.
If you browse Duck's Twitter, you will find numerous tweets about how he has to change in his car.
Oh.
Okay, Westballz. Okay.
Westballz flexing a little bit, and then he dies.
And then Silly Kyle flexes his way onto the ledge.
Yep. You know, no matter what Silly Kyle's doing, he's always trying to flex in his own mind.
In his Peach. Okay. Silly Kyle just... I don't know why I found that so funny. He just floated right by where his teammate was grabbed and just hit him with a turnip.
Yeah, he probably had time to go and get an air, but he just threw a turnip.
That was not the option I was expecting, but that works.
But it was a good save, all things considered.
Yeah.
It got him out of the way of the edge guard.
Now that I look at it, I think Falco's weak hit of up air, the sour spot, that could definitely be a good team save tool, because it doesn't... I don't think it does that much damage, and you can... Okay,
that's what we were expecting.
There's the spike. Plup laughing. He thought that was pretty funny.
Ooh.
Oh my god. It's almost...
They are definitely cooking on Duck right now.
I'm pretty sure he's dead at this point. They're just being mean.
Yep, that sounds about right. So Westballz turns around into Shine twice. So he goes right back to the same position in Shine he was at before.
The Ultra technology.
I'm surprised that down air connected. He was at like 180 something. Maybe Plup didn't DI up. Or maybe it was guaranteed, I don't know.
Oh, what was... That was actually a really fast waveland there.
Yeah, so there Westballz anticipated the forward throw a little too early. Kyle's fighting his heart out, but this is going to be really hard for him. 2 spaceys, one of them at 3 stocks. He's going to have to kill both of them immediately and get some GIMP shenanigans. Oh,
okay,
wow.
They're going a little bit hard here.
They are definitely disrespecting Kyle. Kyle in his head, he's always fighting. Ooh, that roll was suspect.
That was pretty sus. They're not even using their kill moves. What are they doing?
Who knows?
They're just being... oh, jeez. Kills with a down air.
Duck and Plup.
I'm actually so triggered. Why would they do this to a poor Peach? Peach doesn't deserve this.
What I find the funniest after that kill is the 2 people that laughed were Duck and Plup. Kyle had a small chuckle, but like, Westballz and Kyle were the 2 that were just like stone-faced.
Westballz is always stone-faced when he does like really silly shenanigans.
Yeah, Yeah, whenever Westballz is doing something silly, he has the straightest face of all time.
Have you seen the video where, or the VOD where he's playing DK against the Falcon? I think it's like in EU, somewhere in Europe.
I can't. I mean, he's gone DK against plenty of people in pool, so I'm not sure.
Well, it was the DK set where he down throws the Falcon off, and he just keeps down tilting him over and over again. He keeps down tilting Falcons up B instead of actually just killing him.
Did he have a straight face on?
Oh yeah, he kept the straight. I thought that he was going to crack at least like 10 seconds earlier than he did.
So Westballz has gotten a lot of double down airs, a dare on stage and a dare off stage.
I don't know if you saw that, but if you saw what Westballz just did, that was actually nuts. So he did the so if sorry, excuse the voice crack. If Duck didn't use his bomb there and he tried to get out of the way, then he would have gotten suicide dared. And if Westballz kind of just dropped down there with a dare and he traded with the bomb, so he just recovered and Duck died because he wasn't high enough. Super interesting.
Yeah. And while you were talking about that, Kyle did get it. I think I saw a Stitch face. Ooh, that was sick. So Kyle threw a turnip, accidentally hitting Duck, and then as soon as Plup saw that, he kind of just went up and up-aired him after the turnip. So what seemed like a small error from Silly Kyle turned into a stock off of Duck.
Yeah, small errors at top level will definitely hurt you.
Yeah.
They'll definitely be like either a stock or like even a game, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Because mindset is a large part. If you mess up your execution, it's definitely a rough time, especially when you're fighting some space animals.
Yeah, Plup tried to save Weston earlier, didn't quite work out. Alright, so this is even stocks, even though green team's at a huge percent deficit.
And
never mind, just kidding.
As he says that, he just gets dared. Just loses a stock.
Oh, I mean, Plup went high, so I don't know if Kyle could cover that in time. So that laser, I felt like it put Plup in a worse spot, but he ended up recovering anyways. But I think that's also because he hit Duck with a laser as well.
Yeah. I didn't see it, but I take your word for it.
Yeah.
Because there's so much stuff happening. That's the thing with commentating teams, you know? There's so much stuff happening, because even look right there. 2 people got hit at the same exact time.
Yeah.
And you can't kind of, unless you're some being that has 2 ways of communicating at once.
Yeah. Okay,
speaking of communicating, Westballz is communicating a deep level of disrespect.
Absolutely.
With that suicide dare, and that'll end the set.
Quick 3-0 for sure.
Would you say that was a wash, as some might add?
I don't know. It depends. I've heard some people define wash as you have to get like 4-stocked and stuff. I mean, it was a pretty quick 3-0, so I guess I'll call it a wash. But
it was definitely clean, because they did get washed indeed.
It was definitely, the product was indeed clean.
The product at the end of this wonderful set was indeed not dirty.
Alright, we're going straight into winners final.
But
Axe and Meds versus Plup and Westballz.
So we have Axe and Meds versus Westballz on stream.
Yeah. I think the big thing here is going to be how well Meds can keep up with everyone else. Because Meds is definitely a great player in his own right.
Of course.
Definitely, he's going up against 3 players that are all arguably top 10, if not clearly top 10.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard for him to keep up.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Because
but the thing is,
have they teamed before versus at like nationals?
Axe and Meds?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've seen them do it before. The last one that I watched was actually a long time ago at Press Start, but they've done it before quite a few times since. I don't remember what big tournaments they've done it, but they've absolutely done it before.
How do their bracket runs go?
If I remember right, at Press Start, they either brought it to Game 5 or barely beat MacD Leffen. Well, I don't remember quite how the set went. I'm pretty sure it was Game 5. So they definitely have some stuff. The thing is, I have no history that I know for sure off the top of my head. Plup practicing his perfect foxtrots.
AKA, he just kind of just hits the stick back and forth and waits for Fox to stop moving.
Yep. They were quite slow, too. Meanwhile, Westballz is going in with tech skill.
Right here, I would definitely hit the other person on the screen.
Yeah, I know. I know for sure.
I would definitely do that.
Shoutouts to friendlies. Doubles friendlies.
My favorite thing in doubles is when my teammate is unawares and he's trying to recover. Just go for a suicide dare. It's the optimal punish.
Yeah, if you're trying to lose the game, it is the optimal
intimidate
punish.
the other team.
Show that you have edge guards.
The net benefit will definitely be in our favor because the other team will be so flabbergasted.
How are you going to tell me that us losing 2 stocks?
Oh, I didn't say that I was going to SD.
You said a suicide dare.
Oh, I guess so.
I was about to say.
But, alright, yeah, he's definitely hitting him now.
Well, I mean, Plup's just kind of on his phone. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he's probably browsing Twitter. Just checking out some hot memes.
Some hot memes for sure.
Okay, that was pretty slick. That was a nice little
Yeah, Westballz
there.
forward B edge cancels on this stage are super crisp, and as I say that, he completely misses it from ledge. Maybe he's trying to do some kind of... Oh, never mind.
Oh, did you see the clip from where was it? I think it was Vector Man and Axe. They were doing the side B shenanigans on stream.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, they were just doing a circle around the stage.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. It was on the really big FD.
Actually, it was on Battlefield because they.
Oh
had,
yeah. I was thinking of the other thing they did on the big FD. Did you see that clip?
The one where he lasers across the entire screen.
No, it was the Pikachu. There's like a Pikachu Yoshi thing you can do where like Pikachu basically does a super wave dash.
Oh yeah.
They did that on the big FD, and he still didn't end up being off stage, or even close to the ledge. I think. I haven't played on that stage. I have the new 20XX on Dolphin, but like I'm not really like I haven't played on the elongated FD. It looks really jank and really fun.
Yeah. Is there a stale knock or not a stale? What's the term? A move that's knockback does not increase with time, or with percent rather.
You mean like set knockback?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
shine?
that move.
Like
That's the term I was looking for.
Like Fox's shine?
Yeah. So that means Peach could get like, if the Peach doesn't smash J, they can definitely get wave shine across the entirety of
Yeah, just one side alone, that's going to be like 30-40%.
True.
And then if you got the turnaround, which I've done on stream before, then you have even more percent.
Yeah.
Meds has stepped up. Axe has also stepped up. They still have not fixed the cam on the right side.
So we only see half of no, now we don't even see him. He's gone.
So we're gonna see 3 Spaceys and a Pikachu, which I think he's gonna be sick. And just in general, all 3 of these players are super sick.
Yeah, they've got some. They're pretty aggressive.
Yeah, so Plup, Westballz, and Axe are all either top 10 or, even if you can argue with that, some of them might be considered top 15. Really high-level players. Med's definitely not at that level, but super solid nonetheless. So.
I believe in my boy.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's gonna get there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
In about 2 minutes after he wins Runback.
Yeah, and Meds has done some stuff for sure. Has some nice wins on his belt, so he's definitely not I don't feel like he's gonna bring Axe down in any way, especially since.
Is Steven fixing the camera?
Finally.
The god, yes. Let's go.
Thank you, Steven.
Show your support to SAK Gaming for this wonderful stream. Hit that subscribe. Give the camera a little look.
I want to say that was a little creepy, but okay.
That's not creepy. Everyone is probably wetting themselves right now, including myself.
I agree.
I believe. Chat, please put some Craigasms if you agree with me. Or put some Dan's games if you don't.
It was a little bit of both, I think. I don't know. Alright, so he turns his rumble off, on, on, off, then on again.
That's the technology.
Yeah.
It's the mind game. The opponents will be very distraught. They won't know what kind of rumble he uses or does not use.
Exactly.